the sill elevation. We're done, and when we hit the sill elevation, we're done, everything gets shut off.
Okay, and of course, that application wasn't in place this spring, but the lake on its own rose. It rose 2.4 feet, didn't it?
It rose, yeah, a couple feet.
So if you introduce a couple feet by virtue of the flood control application, then you have the potential, as it did this year, to add another 2.5 feet. You're looking at 4.5 feet rise in the springtime.
You just told me I couldn't get over 2 feet before with dry lake put in there, but let's go with your 2.5 feet. So I'm up into here now. I'm up into riprap. I'm up in this shore stabilization. But I'm draining that water back out, and the deeper the lake is, the faster that water is going to drain out because I have a higher hydraulic head on the lake. The water is going to flow faster through those gates. When the water level is close to the spill elevation, the hydraulic head difference between the upstream and downstream is small. So I don't get a lot of water. The quantity of water that I can discharge is smaller than if I have, say, a foot higher. I'm going to get a lot more water through there. I'll take the lake level down faster.
So to recap, the private property owner would sustain that additional elevation above the ordinary high water mark on their property, and they would have to be riprapped, or they're going to, riprapped or not, they would sustain that additional water on their property until the water evacuates back out through the outlet channel, correct?
Yes, down to the sill elevation, and at that point the water stops, and the water will then come back out as evaporation.
I have nothing further.
Mr. Neal? Just a couple of questions. In your report, I want to go back to your discussion of Terminal Lake. And you talk about, and I understand the concept, you're talking about the fact that as water evaporates, you're saying that the phosphorus and other nutrient concentration in the water is going to increase. Isn't that pretty much what you're saying in your report?
Yeah, yes, the dissolved solids. The dissolved solids. We can include phosphorus in there.
Do you have any evidence to present to this board that has in fact taken place?
No, I do not. All I can say is anecdotally, when we look at a lake like Bitter Lake. And
Okay, but we're looking at Lake Ponset.
I know.
And has that happened to your knowledge?
I do not have the data.
Do you have any idea what the water quality on Lake Ponset is as we speak?
I do not have that data.
And we're talking about, we've been talking about time and again, I think this morning, that the Lake Ponset Watershed Project goal is long-term full utilization of all designated uses of the lake, right?
That's correct.
And you would agree with me, would you not, that these long-term uses